Well, dear students, again I'm coming to activity 3, and which is critical thinking. Now you have to think critically. Try to family. You have to think. You have to think critically because it's very very important indeed. Okay, so you have gone through the text, and the text is really important for you, and which will help you to answer the following question after discussion with your partner in your own way. I think you can contact with one another and you can discuss the same things there with one another over there, right? The first question, based on actually on the reading of the first question, based actually on the reading of the previous paragraph. What is inoculation? You have to define what is inoculation, but don't write it this. Okay, this is something you can talk on, and you can present. You can present this. All right, you can present this to me. All right, present. What do you know about its importance? How have the distances between people and places been shortened? What things have been used for that? All right, this is very very easy question for all of you. You can talk on it. What are scientists' views about ever increasing demands of energy? This is very very important questions. You have to address it from a very scientific point of view. You have to just look at the text and you have to come up with something there. Are there any question in your mind that you would like a scientist to answer? What are the list of questions you want a scientist, to answer your question? How do you compare the benefits of the two areas of activity, science and literature? Very very important question. What do you think science means, science and literature? All right, what benefits you can get out of this? All right, how can you compare both of them? Literature is basically humans, and it relates to human activities and events, while science is very scientific and very material, in nature. So how would you actually compare the two there? All right, so science without literature, how do you see that? And activity number 4, you have to look at actually these were synonym. These are the synonyms. You have to look these word closest meaning actually. Nearness in meaning to other meaning is a term actually synonym. You have to look at them. For example, a word adequate. So adequate means sufficient. All right, and a word curable. I think you must think about it yourself, but still curable means that which can what can be healed. All right, eatable means something worthy of eating. All right, that which can be done. And the real meaning of curable means qable ilaj, means that which can be healed. Heal means jiska ilaj hona. All right, which can be treated. All right, and vaccination. There are certain meanings are there. Injection to produce antibodies, costly medicine, first injection, curing patient. So vaccination basically means injection to produce antibodies, which boost actually your immunity system in the body, right? Preventive means defensive. All right, defensive, which helps you to defend against something. And punitive means just I'm telling you the meaning. Actually this meaning matches this one. All right, and this one, that one. All right. Punitive means which requires punishment. Previous means the last one. All right. And inoculation. Inoculations basically means just wait a bit, I'm getting a call. Okay, inoculations means here these two meaning. This vaccination can also be used for inoculations, but here the most appropriate meaning for inoculation, that is insertion. All right, and then we have a word dwindling. Okay, dwindling. So dwindling, that's a little bit unusual word for you people. This is dwindling means decreasing. All right, to decrease something. Okay, this is called dwindling, which dwindles something there. All right, and then we have a word which is a very common commonplace word, that is sustainability. And this word is very commonly used with actually when there is a discussion and mention of science in technology and environment. So sustainability means the the closest word out of this list is maintainability. Means how do you sustain and maintain a thing. All right, and then we have a word here that is inquisitive. Inquisitive means there are four here, but the right actually word for inquisitive is questioning. Means you do not remain silent and satisfied, but you keep on asking question about things. That's term inquisitive. All right, and so these 8 words were explained there. Now home task for you people, because this is mostly best activity and this is a writing course. So you are to be enabled to write something, you see, to write something from your own self, because since you are also reading the right code and you have to understand it. All right, home task, that is very, very important. This is cause and effect and comparative adjectives. You have to look at this thing here. Before the next session in this unit, complete cause and effect, comparative adjectives there. Right, the articles you have read in this unit are arguing for the importance of literature and science. See, and the writers do this by focusing on how literature or science impact society and the individual. So the writers are dealing with the causes, causes and effects. All right. For example, you are giving here a paragraph that therefore it is obvious that if a person is exposed to literature in school life, he'll be well equipped to encounter new ideas. Okay, and similarly in paragraph 8, so you are given these activities for your home, and because literature plays an inevitable role in the development of a reasonable mind, the behavior of people gets better. All right, so you have to look at this and you have to discuss in a very argumentative way. Provide the sentence, effect and result. Now write down a second sentence for each one of the following sentences expressing result of what is said in the first sentence. So you may use information from the passage if you wish. Depending only upon foreign literature cannot help us a lot. Therefore, you have to give a reason here. All right, and because you have to give a reason and you have to write it and you have to send it back to me. And so far adjectives are concerned here, some adjectives are mentioned here. All right, so you have to just look language for comparative adjectives. Okay, so in text 2 you have read phrases and sentences like science has got no less importance than any important subject. Nowadays few children die of curable disease. All right, so advances in technology did help. So here, I mean, you have to look at these words and you have to come up. All right, monosyllable means which has got only one syllable. All right, and the following adjective we add er or eier and the end to form their comparative. Comparative means the second, when you try to compare it with some other body. So normally the second degree of actually of that is fewer, safer, newer, easier, more. These are the irregular one, right? Much more, and costlier, happier, healthier. So multi-syllable adjective which contain more than one syllable take more after them to form their criteria. This is actually the common criterion which is used for it there. Like for example, necessary. So we cannot say necessariest. Okay, rather we say, I mean the especially mother first native speaker, they are the guarantee for us. They say more necessary, curable, more curable, harmful, more harmful, interesting, more interesting, modern, more modern, effective, more effective, potential, more potential, and meaningful, more meaningful. Right? Irregular adjectives, there are other kinds of certain words and adjectives that do not follow any specific rule to form the comparative degree. Alright, such words have entirely different words as their comparative forms. Okay, and good, better, bad, evil. Alright, these are the irregular one. Now see, good and better, so there is no link actually between the two there. Only altogether naive irregular form is given there. Bad, evil, and worse. So you see, worse is quite different from this one. Little, less. Okay. Fill in the blanks in the following questions with it. Now this is actually for you in exercise. You have to fill, these with the proper adjectives, and you can come back to me there. All right. So I think you are doing very well, and so you have to come and you have to discuss things there. So this is enough for today, and inshallah, if God keeps us alive, for the next day we will be teaching inshallah the next one, literature in science, the benefit session 3, and we'll start from critical thinking. So thank you very much, and see you there. All right, thank you.